Good evening, and welcome to our special report. Today, we focus on the increasing tensions in global trade as the United States implements new tariffs on Chinese goods, prompting a strong reaction from Beijing. As the world watches, we delve into the implications of these actions on the global economy, U.S. relations with its North American neighbors, and the potential consequences for consumers and businesses.
That's right. As of today, the United States has officially put into effect a new round of tariffs aimed at a variety of Chinese imports. This comes at a time when trade relationships are already strained, particularly after years of negotiations, disagreements, and uncertainty in global markets. The new tariffs, which average around 25%, target approximately $300 billion worth of Chinese goods, including electronics, apparel, and various consumer products. The United States government has been vocal about its intentions to rebalance trade, citing concerns over intellectual property theft and unfair trade practices that they allege have given China an unfair competitive advantage. In retaliation, China has wasted no time in voicing its discontent. A spokesperson for the Chinese Ministry of Commerce announced their intention to impose reciprocal tariffs on a number of U.S. products, which could include agricultural goods, automobiles, and manufactured items, a move that poses a direct challenge to American producers.
This back and forth not only complicates the economic landscape between the two countries, but also has ramifications for third-party nations. Supply chains are interconnected globally, and the ripple effects can be felt worldwide.
The timing of the new tariffs is particularly interesting, given the simultaneous pause on tariffs against Canada and Mexico. The U.S. administration has decided to hold off on imposing additional tariffs under the USMCA while discussions continue, reflecting a different approach towards its North American trading partners. Economists believe that the U.S. strategy here may be to solidify relationships with its neighbors in North America, particularly as discussions surround trade have been contentious and complex. With the recent uncertainty affecting supply chains, especially regarding agriculture, the U.S. aims to negotiate favorable terms to ensure its farmers are not disadvantaged.
The dual approach raises questions about U.S. strategy moving forward. What does this mean for relationships with allies versus adversaries?
Indeed. With China being a key player in global trade, the stakes are incredibly high. As the tariffs take effect, analysts suggest potential inflationary impacts on U.S. consumers. Everyday items like electronics could see price increases, along with clothing and household goods.
Consumers could find their wallets affected, particularly if companies pass on costs due to higher tariffs. It could also accelerate the shift towards alternative sourcing as businesses look to mitigate their risk and avoid tariffs by moving production elsewhere.
This shift in sourcing might lead to strategic realignment in global supply chains. Could we see a rerouted supply chain in Southeast Asia and other regions? That remains a central question. Many companies are already assessing regional alternatives. Countries like Vietnam and Thailand have become attractive for U.S. companies seeking to avoid increased tariffs on Chinese imports.
As businesses reassess their strategies and adapt to these new tariffs, it's crucial to consider China's potential countermeasures.
Absolutely. China has several avenues to explore in its response, whether through increased tariffs, regulatory scrutiny, or leveraging its role in global markets, especially in areas like rare earth minerals, where it holds a significant position.
China has various tools at its disposal, and it's likely we will see them acting strategically, not just in trade, but also diplomatically. They may also enhance their partnerships with other nations who are willing to stand against the tariffs, creating a broader coalition.
the geopolitical implications are profound. In recent years, China has sought to strengthen its global influence, and any retaliatory measures taken could also affect US alliances in regions like Europe and Asia. Ultimately,